We're changing up the dining room, changing up the dining room. Hi everyone, say hello and goodbye to my very blue dining room. I am going to be giving this room a complete makeover using just some paint and some wallpaper. And I'm also going to be doing some fall decorating in here. So you do not want to miss this complete transformation of this room. So make sure you stick with me to the end. Welcome back to Three Kids in a Home. I am Tiffany, and yes, I am finally going to be changing up this dining room today and getting some fall decorating done. So you all, I absolutely love this color. We've had it for 6 years, and it is now just time to make a change. If you've been following me, you know that the accent color running throughout my first floor is a slate tile color, which is a smoky blue-gray. And so the blue that is in this dining room just clashes, and it just does not make sense anymore for this space. And so that is the reason that I am changing it up. It's also not a very neutral blue as the other blue that's running through my home is. So y'all, it was time for a change. So what I went on ahead and did is I went to Lowe's and I grabbed some peel and stick wallpaper. I wanted an accent wall, but I didn't want to do the more common accent walls today where you're cutting up the wood and putting that on. And one main reason is because I already have wainscoting on the lower half of this room, right? So I didn't want anything to clash with that wainscoting. And then secondly, I really don't want anything permanent because my thing is always, what if I get tired of looking at that accent wall? Then I have to go in and I have to peel off all of this wood. And I feel like it would just be kind of a headache. So this was the most convenient option I found to go with. This peel and stick wallpaper was really easy to apply. It only took me a day to apply to the wall, and the instructions come with it. They're fairly easy. Essentially, you just clean the walls first with a little soap and water, and then you just use a squeegee to apply the peel and stick. I found it easiest to just start from the side, work my way over and down. So the paint that I went with was Accessible Beige by Sherwin-Williams. This is the main color that runs throughout my first floor. And as I said, because I do have slate tile running as my accent color, I didn't want anything that would clash with it. And so this is why I decided to stick with the same color. So how is everyone doing? I know that I have been missing the past few weeks. I wish I could say that I had a really good reason for not posting, but the truth is I was just tired and I needed a break. I didn't want to technically come out and say that I was taking a break because I thought, well, what if I decide to post? But the truth is I was a little bit more tired than what I realized. And I was going to post and show you all the dining room last week, but then I decided with fall being right around the corner, I would just wait till September and show you all the new dining room with the fresh fall decor. So here we are. I am back, relaxed, and ready to get this thing rolling again. So thank you all so much for your patience. So the curtains that I used were just some extra ones that I had left over from what I had in my living room. And so I love how this makes the space feel. And then I also just used the same artwork that I had on hand. And then the only thing new that I added over here to this space were these lamps. I picked these up from the at-home store. And then also on this wall, I did go ahead and add some mirrors. Now there's a little bit of backstory with these mirrors. So I ordered them online from the at-home store, and they look completely different than what we actually have here. Online, they were more of a metal. They had a bit of a texture to them. And then when I got them, I was like, this is not at all what I ordered, but the UPC and everything was the same. The description was the same. It just was not what was on the website, you all. So I looked high and I looked low to be able to try to find some mirrors, but I did end up sticking with these because, for one, I did want something that would add a dark contrast with all of the lightness that is going on in this room. And so they did just that. And then I also really do like the gray brown color of them. I feel like they bring out the colors that are in my rug as well as the colors that are in my artwork. And so I decided to go ahead and just stick with these, and I'm glad that I did. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome to you all. I am Tiffany, and on this channel you're going to find home decor, cleaning, DIY, and organization. My husband and I share 3 young children and a dog, so while we like to do things beautiful, I also like to keep things practical, simple, enjoyable, most of all livable. So if you're enjoying what you see so far, if you like that sort of thing, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So with all of the painting and all of the drilling holes and everything that was going on, I just wanted to make sure that I had everything clean. So I'm just wiping down all of my furniture, and I am just giving the rug a nice vacuum here. All of my furniture is what I already had. Nothing is new. I do plan on eventually getting a credenza and replacing that console table, but that is not in this moment. So we're gonna roll with what we have. So now that all the painting, wallpapering, and the cleaning is done, it is time for the fun part, which is the decorating. So the first thing that I'm starting with is this table runner. I picked this up from the at-home store, and I really love all of the wonderful creamy colors that it has in it. And this really can be used for any season. You can use this for spring, fall, even the winter time. So I'm going to add this into the middle of my table. So you all, the thing about decorating is your taste can change from year to year, and the more I do this thing, the more I get into decorating, the more I begin to kind of discover what my style is. And so what I realize is that I'm not really into the traditional fall colors. I'm really kind of more into the neutrals. I really love browns, creams. They really just speak to me, and so that's the feel that I'm going with this year. I want to do comfortable and make it cozy, but just kind of tone down a bit from those traditional fall colors. So I'm adding this vase that I found from Home Goods. I really love the texture of it. I also love that it darkens up this space that I have going on with all this brightness. And then I'm just going to be adding in these florals. I really love that it has that rich chocolatey to it, but it also has some light, and it also kind of has a little bit of a champagne color to it too, which goes with the picture and the artwork that I have on my back wall in here. The next thing that I'm going to be adding are just these candle holders here. I found these at Big Lots, so I just picked them up in 2 different sizes, and I really like just how they're going to elevate the space. And then I'm just going to add some candles that I already had on hand. I think I found them at Walmart. The cream color one I found at Walmart, and then I believe the more brown color one, I think I found that at Big Lots. So next I'm going to go ahead and just start with my place setting here. So as you all know, I am really more of a casual, elegant type of person. So I will go ahead and add decor, but I'm not going to go overboard with it. So I'm going to start with my simple placemat, and then I'm going to add in this charger. This charger I found from Michael's, and I really love that pattern on it, and it goes so well with what I already have going on in this space. And if you've been following me, you know I love to get my plates from the Dollar Tree. So this gray plate I actually found at the Dollar Tree, and then this pumpkin plate I actually used last year if you watched my fall video from then. So I'm just going to continue with that because it's such a neutral plate and it is very pretty. Next, I'm going to just add in this vase with this grass to this space. I like to add in oversized pieces just because it takes up so much space and it makes it very easy to decorate. I don't have to add in a whole bunch of small things. And then also it just really makes this space look grand, but it's also very casual looking. So next I'm just going to be using some pine cones that I already had on hand, and I'm just going to fill this simple vase that I've had for years. I think I picked them up from Dollar Tree. That's just one of my favorite decor things to do, is just fill up a little jar with some essential pieces. This is my wine bar area, so I'm just going to add in these wine glasses. And then the very next thing that I'm going to be adding are these books. They're actually boxes. You can put things in them. I found these at Kirkland's, so I picked up 2 different sizes, and I just love it because it adds decor, but it's also functional. This pumpkin I used in my fall decor last year, so I'm just going ahead and bringing that back out. And then I just added a little piece of floral to that jar that I filled up with pine cones. And then the very next thing that I'm going to add is just add in this small accessory that I already had on hand. I wanted to bring out some more of the gray that I have going on in the space. So that is everything for this space, you all. I will be adding in like some napkins and things as we get closer to Thanksgiving. But here is a quick reminder of what this room looked like last fall. As you see, I did a lot more of the traditional colors. It was very, very blue. And this is what it looks like now, you all. It is just so amazing how much of a difference a little bit of paint, a little bit of wallpaper can make, y'all. I didn't change any of my furniture. All of the big pieces were things that I already had on hand, and just look how much brighter it is. But it also has a little bit of contrast with those dark mirrors in the background. And I absolutely really enjoy this space. It's so neutral, so I can see myself being able to just change this out and do this at whatever I need to with many seasons to come. But thank you all so much for watching with me. Make sure that you all stay tuned to the end, because I also have a nighttime view, which is just absolutely stunning to look at. I hope that you all enjoy, that you were able to get some motivation of your own for your fall decor. And stick with me, because I have many more fall decor videos coming for you this month. So you all have a very wonderful week. Be blessed, and I will see you next time.